Many of those people traveling this Independence Day are getting together for fireworks and parades and backyard barbecues, a sign that summer is in full swing. But that's also a time when violent crime historically spikes. Well, this weekend was no exception in Trenton, where a shooting brought the total number of homicides in the capital city to 19. 6 of those homicides were in June alone. Today, Trenton leaders rolled out a new public safety plan for the summer, and as Melissa Rose Cooper reports, it focuses on targeted hotspot areas.
We have to do something. We either put the work in up front or we put it on the tail end when we're dealing with bodies and blood. And we made that decision to do it up front.
That's why Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Onfrey says he didn't hesitate to say yes when Trenton Mayor Reed Gussiora and Trenton Police Director Steve Wilson asked him to collaborate on a new initiative tackling violence in the city this summer.
But your city administration, your city legislation is not taking the violence in the city lightly. Anyone who would say that is wrong.
The public safety plan aims to curb crime through a collaborative effort between police, other government departments, and the community. The goal is to figure out the best way to target neighborhood hotspots, areas known for repeated criminal activity.
What we are announcing today is a community-based response to violent crime. Some of them start with quality of life issues, such as an abundance of ATVs in the street, public disorderly conduct, including open containers of alcohol, and a lot of that those are attractive nuisances that lead to greater criminal conduct.
This comes as the city is dealing with a surge of violence during the summer months. A shooting over the weekend brought the total amount of homicides to 19 in the city for the year, 6 of them happening in June alone.
We really believe that those that are closer to the problem are closer to the solution.
Tracy Syfex is the former director of the Trenton Restorative Street Team. He says engaging residents with police is one of the best ways to really get to the source of violence.
Because as the prosecutor said, folks are not just going to come forward with information when you're out there in the street, but people that are credible messages, people who have stain in the street, former leaders, former gang leaders, they'll have those conversations, and those are the ones we need to put out in the streets, compensate them for their time, but put them out in the street to do the work.
I remember being a young trooper, and we would send in our tactical patrol units, and there'd be marked troop cars on every turn. That doesn't work anymore, quite frankly, not with the intelligence that we have, and that we're stopping somebody with a broken taillight on their way to their second job who has a warrant for a seatbelt ticket, when 2 blocks away is somebody who's been involved in 3 shootings and shot once themselves. That's the difference. To go after those that are creating the most havoc on our street, and not to come in and punish a public that are just trying to make it from paycheck to paycheck.
Our clearance rate for violent crimes is something that our police department, along with the county and the state, should be commended for. It is also something that those who are engaged in nefarious activities should know. We've made it clear you won't get away with it in the capital city. Yet make no mistake, our focus is on deterrence. And while our police department can expect to deter all crime on their own, they are using a community-centered approach to do so. And by this, we will be concentrating on a lot of the quality of life issues that the public demands.
Trenton's public safety plan has been in operation for the past week. It also includes investing more in the city, including creating more job opportunities and recreational activities for youth. For NJ Spotlight News, I'm Melissa Rose Cooper.